Hello all, welcome back to our tag number 3 in our 8 crazy tag series. For this particular tag, I have started by making a background, and I've pulled out my little 3x5 gel press, and it's just going to be very simple because most of the background is going to be covered. I have some sand, Dina Wakley paint, and I didn't put it down thick enough the first time around, and now I'm adding a little bit more. But I wanted something very subtle, and my color scheme for this particular tag is purple. A lot of purple and hopefully gray, which I think I successfully pulled it off. You can't see it. I could barely see it in real life, and now that I'm looking at the video, I realize that you can't see the color at all. Trust me, it's there. I decided I needed a little bit of pale purple before I hit that tag with the wet scribble stick, so I have some of her, what is the name of that color? You know what, check the description box below for a list of the full supplies. Once the tag is dry, I'm going to pull another print, but this time only with wet scribble stick. I'm not going to add any paint to it. In retrospect, I probably could have added a little bit more water. It wasn't quite as flowy as I wanted to have it, but that's okay. The background's going to get covered up anyway, and if it wasn't before, I definitely decided to cover it up after I pulled that print. I didn't want to do another one. It's still pretty though. I liked it. So I grabbed my Simone Hurley stamp set, and then I stamped out that little guy. I stamped him out twice because I'm planning on coloring him in, and if I made a mistake, I didn't want to have to schlep everything back out again and restamp it. So I grabbed my distress ink markers, and I'm going to start coloring in his little sweater and, you know, all of his little personal effects that he has on his body. Again, the color scheme is purple, so I stuck with purples and grays, and then once I got him colored, I cut him out, and boom, he's adorable. I love his open mouth. So now I'm back to that CAS-ual Friday stamp set, and one of the reasons, in addition to just how clean the stamp set was, this stamp set, you guys, has the Dreidel song on it. I was so freaking excited when I saw that. You know, Dreidel, 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 we made it out of clay. Because I thought it was going to go perfect with that Simone Hurley stamp set. And it does. Little dude has his mouth wide open singing. Oh, this is like the cutest thing in the whole world. I did make a mistake here because I forgot that you kind of need to prime your stamps the very first time you use them. But that's okay. We're just going to cover that up later. I did decide to switch over to my little stamping platform because I thought it would be easier than trying to line everything up. It was not. This was actually a lot trickier than I had anticipated, and I think it's because of my original stamp placement on the stamping platform. But as you can see, I did eventually get it all stamped. Yep, now we're going to cover it up. So I have some gel plate prints that I had done previously. I don't know why I have a gray one. I think that was probably a mistake print. But I'm really glad I hung on to it because it was perfect for this color scheme. Not this little yellow piece that I've got going on. No, get that out of there. We're just sticking with gray and purple. I want to give him something to stand on though. So I'm going to start building the collage and bring all of that color down so you really only see the top little part of the tag. For those of you who are paying special attention, you may have noticed a continuity error. I did add a little bit of sewing around the edge of the tag once I got everything glued down and dried. So the interesting thing is Simone Hurley's style of art doesn't really mesh well with, you know, this particular messy mixed media look. But because of the font that's in the background and then the font that is in, you know, the front here, which says Dreidel, 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 I think it kind of ties it together and it works because you know what, I was going to stick with it regardless because he's too freaking cute. So I added that tiny little bit that says I forgot the lyrics at the bottom, and we're going to call it done. If you guys have been checking in every single day, I really appreciate it. As always, thank you so much, and I'll see you tomorrow. Hey, here's some more videos that you might like, and please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button so that you can see more of my content.